Hey, what's up, guys? Benny Adams here. I'm back with another episode of Challenge Reality News. And I got Jeremiah in the house with me. How's it going, man?
Hey, what's good, man? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing well, bro. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for coming on here, talking to me about the latest episode, which was crazy. I got to give you props for making yourself or having yourself go into elimination, winning. That was a huge bet, and you did that.
Yeah. I appreciate it, man. I felt like I had to take a gamble. The way the game was going, I hadn't won anything, and I was like, man, I gotta win elimination, a mission, or something. So I felt like it was my time. It was an opportunity for me to go ahead and up my game. So I said, you know what? Let me go down to elimination, and let me do my thing. Come back up in here, and try to give myself a better opportunity.
Yeah, and I definitely want to talk about, the game and your performance on the game because you're coming from a show where it's pretty much the complete opposite. You were on Love Island, it's a dating show, and then you go to the challenge. How was that? Well, obviously it was such a different show, but was it a shock to you when you came onto the challenge?
Yeah, it's two totally different shows. I wouldn't say it was necessarily a big shock, just because I come from sports, playing football and stuff. So I love the competitiveness, but it was a totally different, thing or whatever, because like it's physical pretty much every day, you know what I'm saying? And it's a mental thing too. So just change from that mindset, like you said on Love Island, we're pretty much free, you know what I'm saying, doing what we want. But when you go on a challenge, it's like it's hardcore, head on, every day. So it wasn't too much of a hard transition just because I'm a competitive person anyway, but it was definitely a little shock.
Yeah, and you're doing work, man, because you're still on the show. I gotta talk about, so you're a rookie, and there's this whole vet alliance. And as a viewer, I'm just like yelling at my TV. I'm like, rookies, what are you guys doing? Like, you have the numbers. And so I want to talk about, because they mentioned more about this. The vet said hopefully the rookies won't catch on. Hopefully they won't see that we need a rookie pair in order to keep the vet alliance going on. Did you guys really not see that? Did you guys not see what the vets were doing?
I think everybody pretty much saw it, but I think people were too, everybody's new to the game. All the rookies are new to the game, so they didn't want to, I guess, take a chance and end up putting themselves in a worse position than what they already were in. So everybody wasn't going to be on the same page. So that was the biggest thing. We could have went that way, but I don't feel like every rookie would have been on the same page, and that's what would have came back and bit us. So I feel like everybody just tried to get in with a group or alliance, to try to help save themselves or where they have more numbers.
Okay, and this leads me to the next question. So during deliberation, when you guys are voting, everyone can vote their own way. Like a team doesn't have to vote the same way. Why not just all the rookies team up and say before deliberation and say, hey, let's all get together and vote for this vet? Why didn't you guys do that?
Like I said, man, everybody just wasn't on the same page. It just was like, because I've had talks with certain rookies and to try to do that or whatever, but everybody wouldn't be on the same page because somebody was loyal to this alliance already, and they were trying to get in good with them. So in the challenge house, everything spreads like wildfire. So if you talk about something, you will find out it done got around the whole house before the night over with. So that's the thing. You come out of there with trust issues, man. I came out of the challenge house with trust issues.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. And so I want to talk about, so after the challenge, you say that you want to go into elimination. You want to prove that you can do this. You want to get a new partner. And then Amber, she says that she wants to go in with you. Did you think that would have been a smart move on Amber's part or no?
I was kind of questioning, like why she wanted to go in, because she didn't have to be down there, but she said she wanted to come down to, she didn't like Berna, so her and Berna, they had it out 24/7. So she wanted to make sure Berna was out of the game. But I think it was kind of a bluff. I don't think she really wanted to go down. But so I ended up going down with Priscilla, and we made it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? We made it work now.
Yeah, there are so many things you said that I want to touch on. First, let's talk about Priscilla and Amber, because these are two girls who, from my perspective, it seems like a lot of the people in the house did not like them. And I actually talked to Amber a couple of weeks ago. Super sweet girl. As a viewer, I could not understand why people disliked her, and also Berna as well. So maybe from you, an inside perspective, do you know why people just didn't really like the two girls?
I don't know why people didn't like Priscilla, man. Priscilla was cool to me. Like I fooled Priscilla. So she was dope, man. She did a thing. To me, I felt like she got along, well, it seemed like to me that she was getting along with pretty much everybody. And then, but when Deliberation came, Ashley, she kind of made that little threat. So,
Yeah.
Priscilla wasn't feeling that. So, she had to take charge or whatever. And with Amber, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people thought she played like the victim role a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's kind of why they didn't. And she kind of always brings up that she was the champ. I don't think the vet girls like that. They didn't like the fact that like she brought up that she was a champ in her rookie season. They felt some type of way about it. So I think that's the kind of thing that caused a lot of chaos up in there.
Yeah, and that was my mistake. I didn't mean Priscilla. I meant Berna. Everyone loved Priscilla. Priscilla's amazing. I want to talk more about Priscilla in a little bit, but why didn't people like Berna in the house? Because even CT, who seems to get along with everyone, was kind of iffy on her.
Berna was the type of girl, she's not with the fake stuff. Berna, she's pretty straight up. She's pretty straightforward. She's not gonna go if she don't like you, she don't like you. She's not gonna fake it. And I think that's what, like, she kind of stayed to herself. And I think that's what people kind of took it as, like, oh, she's being kind of snobby, or she don't really get along with everybody, because she kind of stayed to herself. But she was cool to me, but she was just a straight up person.
Mm-hmm. And so let's get to the deliberation where people are, saying who they want to go in, why shouldn't they go in, and Berna and Amber get into this huge argument. And just from your perspective during that night, like what was going on between the two of them?
Like, I think just from the beginning, I think those two just didn't hit it off. Just like from the beginning, just beginning of the show, they didn't hit it off at all. And I think that just like transpired throughout the whole show up until that moment. And I think it was just a lot of tension going on, and it just finally broke, and they just finally spoke out about it when Deliberation came. And I was just like, oh man, like, it's gonna get rough.
So you go into Elimination and you go into it with Priscilla. How confident did you feel going into that elimination? Were you like, I got this, I'm gonna win this? Were you a little nervous because he's won an elimination before, So how are you feeling going into that?
That's one thing I didn't do. So a lot of people underestimate, their opponents. They go in being too cocky. You don't know what kind of elimination you're gonna get. You don't know, what's down there. Anybody can lose at any point. So, but I was feeling at that point I was locked in. When I decided I was ready to go in, I was locked in. So when I got there, I'm like, let's go. Like, what's up? Let's go. So by that time, I was ready. So when I went down there, man, your adrenaline be pumping so fast, man, you just ready to go. So I told Priscilla, I was like, look, man, we coming back up in this house. And she was like, yeah, we coming up in here. I was like, yeah, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
So you and Priscilla, you beasted out. You guys do amazing. Congratulations. Did you know Priscilla was going to make that move that she made, picking Ashley's partner? Did she tell you beforehand, or was that like a complete shock?
I kind of had a feeling. We never really talked about who we were going to pick. That was just a thing that I felt like we were just going to let happen when it came to it. But I had a feeling when she made that move during Deliberation, or when Ashley made that move during Deliberation, I felt like Priscilla, she took that as a threat. So like I kind of had a feeling she was gonna go the way towards Josh. And when she said she was gonna shake things up, I was like, I already know what time it is. So at that moment, I knew then, but we hadn't talked about it before prior.
Got it. And so you picked another partner as well. And so I guess my question for you is, you were with Big T, and so yeah, she's not the best competitor, but it seems like everyone in the house likes her.
Yeah.
So why switch from Big T, where it seems like you're safe in the game because of Big T, and then go to another partner?
Now I love Big T. Don't get me wrong, I love Big T, man. But the thing was, people started to question Big T. You know what I'm saying? Who she was working with, and they kind of was questioning, her the way which way she was going, and whether she was with the vets or whatever. So, I felt like I had to get a stronger partner too, because I didn't want people looking at me sideways too, and they looking at Big T sideways. Now you're looking at both of us sideways, and so like we in the hot seat. So I wanted to go ahead and get away from that point because I didn't want to deal with that, and I just felt
Mhm.
like getting another partner would help benefit my game to where like I can start winning some dailies. So
Nice, nice. And so I gotta ask, when you first came on to the challenge, if you could have had any pick of a partner, who would it be?
if I could have had any pick, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be between Casey or Tori. It was gonna be
Oh,
between those two. Yep.
nice, nice. I like it. I like it. Well, I know you guys can't give out any spoilers for next week, but I do want to say congrats, man. You're doing awesome. I saw it because I watched your season of Love Island, and I'm not lying. As soon as I saw you, I was like, all right, this guy's gonna be on the challenge. I hope you go far. Any final words to your fans, the viewers who watch?
Oh man, I just appreciate y'all, man. Hey, we got some big things coming up next episode. Don't miss out. Let's go.
Awesome. I can't wait. Well, Jemiah, thank you so much, man, for coming on and watching. And I hope to see you make some big moves next week.
Thank you, man.
All right, take care. See
All
you
right,
guys later.
all right now.